Hello. Well, we're back to working on the tractor again today. I kind of took yesterday off, did some housework, and I went and got some more stay dry, so it's soaking up some more of the oil, and I'm going to let it do its thing while I'm out here working and maybe get it cleaned up and try to take care of that. Looks like there's only 2 bolts holding this in at the bottom, and I was able to get one of them started to loosen it up. So I'm debating on whether to show the work on this thing or not, because, well, it's kind of hard to do it one-handed and show you all what I'm doing. But anyway, it's just 2 bolts, so I don't think you're going to miss much. I'm going to take those loose, and we'll see if I have enough oomph to get this radiator out of here, and then maybe I can start on the rest of the things and maybe even get something cleaned up and ready to paint. That would be getting closer to what I want to do. Anyway, I'll join back up with y'all when I'm finished getting this thing out of here, hopefully. Part of the reason I haven't been recording me taking things apart is because I've been known to cuss, and since the stroke, it's a little bit worse as far as being able to know when that's going to happen. But anyway, I was able to get the first bolt out without too much trouble, and but the second one is not cooperating, of course, and I'm going to try to show why. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let's see if I can get down in there. But let's see, where are you? Well, the fan blade is in the way, of course, but the bolt comes out right in there, and it sticks out into the open air a bit, and it does not want to come out of the assembly very well. So I've sprayed it down, and I'm going to let it sit for a bit and see what we can do with it in a little bit after it's had time to soak. I use PB Blaster as my loosener. I've used WD-40 and it works okay, but PB Blaster seems to get in there a little bit better and work on things, especially if you put a little heat on it. And I may have to get the torch out and warm it up a little bit, and it should come loose, but I really don't want to break it off in there, although it's a rather large bolt and I don't have the oomph that I used to, so I don't think I'll be breaking it off. But anyway, I'm going to let it sit for a bit, and we'll see what we can do here in a minute. Well, I was able to get the bolt out. I would say that I probably did something illegal here by using the cheater bar and this wrench. Probably should have got a piece of pipe. It would have been a little bit safer, and but I've done this many times, and I can't say I'd recommend it, but it does work. These are the bolts that were holding it in. You can see the PB Blaster worked its way up into the threads a bit, so that helped a lot. This one was pretty dry, but it came out, and the radiator is free. Let's see if I can get it out of there. I don't know if I can lift it or not. Like I said, I'm still recovering a bit, so I don't know if I've got the gumption to get this thing out of here, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and if not, I'll wait until I can get some help. But I'll see you in a minute. Well, the radiator is out. It's sitting on the floor. I wouldn't say it was as heavy as I thought it was going to be, but it was still quite a bit for me. I think I'm gonna let it soak good, and I'd sprayed down the bolts previously with some PB Blaster, and it looks like it sucked most of that up, so I'm probably gonna spray it down again and let it sit overnight. And yeah, it's gonna take some work to get that apart, I would imagine, and then I still need to get the broken studs out of the top half and clean everything up and hopefully make it look new. But yeah, at least I can get in here now and clean this up once I get all my tools put away. And it's going to again take quite a bit of cleaning. You can see the power steering unit is pretty nasty and it needs to be cleaned up and repainted. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for me. I know that's not a lot, but it's pretty good for me in the shape I'm in. I still want to change the belts and sharpen the blades on my lawnmower because it's been about 3 years since I've done so. So I definitely would like to get that cleaned up. There's a few little treasures down in there, but nothing great. So I was hoping to find some money or something, but not much in there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. So I got the new belts on the lawnmower finally. It actually wasn't that bad. I've taken the pesky safety covers off and kept the tensioners lubed up, but I do have another problem, which I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but you can see I've sharpened these blades several times and they've been good for quite a while, but for whatever reason they've started coming apart on the leading edge. That one's probably the worst, and so I guess I'll need to replace these because I don't want them to come apart completely, and I'm sure that's why the deck has been vibrating a bit. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. I've never seen that happen. I've been sharpening lawnmower blades for a long time, and I've never pulled a set off and saw that before. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful in diagnosing some issues, because it definitely will throw the mower deck out of balance.